So this week we are going to experience one of the largest democratic exercises worldwide. More than 400 million people across Europe can go to the polls to vote to send their representative to the European Parliament in Strasbourg and Brussels. Of course, in Britain we weren't even meant to have these elections because we were due to leave the European Union by the end of March. But as we haven't sorted out how to leave the European Union, we're still going to go ahead with the elections. So what might happen in the UK elections to the European Parliament? Well, if the polls are to believe, the Brexit party, newly established by Nigel Farage, will win these elections by quite a wide margin. But this is not the only party that's going to do well. The Liberal Democrats, the Greens, and perhaps even Change UK will also pick up more seats. Whereas the Tories look like they'll have their worst election in history. They might even come 4th or 5th. So we're going to see a very fragmented political landscape in the British European Parliament elections. And that's not really unusual in European Parliament elections, and that's because voters don't really think these elections matter as much as national elections, so they use them as a way to punish the parties in government, punish the political establishment, and send a clear signal of protest. And of course, on top of that, these elections are really about Brexit. So voters will flock to the parties that take a very clear stance on Brexit and punish those like the Conservatives and Labour that are more ambiguous and divided over Brexit. Of course, we might ask, why do we even care what's happening in these elections, given that the MEPs from Britain might not even take their seats in Parliament? Well, we should care because these elections are also like a supercharged opinion poll on Brexit that sends a very powerful signal back to the MPs in Westminster on where to go. The British Parliament, of course, is still deadlocked on Brexit, whether to go for no-deal Brexit, whether to go for some version of Theresa May's deal, or whether to have a second referendum on whether or not to stay in or leave the European Union. And so that message is going to be really important for where we go next in the Brexit process. So don't forget to vote.